need to have conversations that black men aren't having, the black community aren't having.
This came from so many conversations Brandon and I had.
He asked me if I wanted to be a part of it, and I was just saying, yeah, let's go, let's do it.
We already having conversations that normal black people don't have on an everyday basis. We've become more than friends.
You can make millions excuses if you can't do both.
Shit, self-improvement is the key.
Whatever you do it great so they can't afford it.
Normal Convos Pod.
You gotta say it now. You put it on camera.
What do you say?
Oh, shit.
This cat is available right now at Cincinnati Animal Care. This cat is available for adoption. His name is Luther. His brothers Squabble Up and Peekaboo have been adopted. But this cute little fucker is available. Luther at Cincinnati Animal Care. Come get that nigga out of my house.
Say hi.
We are fostering, but get this nigga out of my house. Come get him. But shit, what's up, y'all? Welcome to episode 139 of the Normal Convos Pod. I'm your host, Bruce T, CEO. Y'all know what it is. And I'm here with my guys, of course. We back in the basement. Y'all ain't seen us in about 2 months in the basement. Y'all done seen us in a while. We ain't record, you know what I'm saying? We've been out of the pod for about a month. We've been out of the basement for about 2 months. Mm-hmm. It's about time we back. I'm here with my guys. Let's get into it.
Medium shirt daddy. What up, people? Glad to be here. It's your boy, Sir Walker. Happy to be here. Bobby.
The graphic shirt God in this motherfucker.
Yo, it's Bobby. Let's get to it.
Yeah. What I say my new AKA was?
We
was talking about it on the phone the other day. The smut King Cole.
Smut King, yeah, there it is. Smut King Cole.
AKA Smut King Cole.
That is terrible.
I've been fucking pause, but I've been diving deep in this fucking smut culture.
Excuse me?
I understand why all these all these housewives be at home horny all the time. These books is wild as fuck. A lot of these women is monster fuckers for real. Like,
wait, what?
Nah, I didn't fell into the world of monster fucker smut, and this shit like is weird, bro. It's weird, and it's fucking hilarious, but it's entertaining. So it's kind of, it is what it is. But yeah, these books is crazy. So AKA Smut King Cole.
Smut.
Let's get it poppin'. What's been up with y'all, man? It's been a little while, man. Did you send everything or Bobby the outline?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we here. We get into it. What's up with y'all? How y'all been? What's been going on with y'all the past month or so? Well, since we recorded anyway.
Because Everett just gonna be like, it's fine.
Nah, Everett was about to die. That's why we ain't recording.
Man, listen, let me tell you, it's my fault that we did not record the last time, people. But I was gonna thug through it, but Brandon was like, "Bruh, if you ain't got it,
yeah, bro, take that shit off."
Because I definitely would have thugged it out. But when you was like, "Man, we can skip," yeah, let's skip.
So no second thoughts.
Because I didn't even go to work, so.
Oh yeah, whenever they go to work, he was real sick.
Yeah, usually I just thug it out, but
not me. I get a sniffle, nigga. I'm taking off.
Oh my god.
Well,
I'm feeling better.
I didn't even get a chance to reply to that because I was gonna say do it without you. Ironically, that was Spectrum calling me about that RCS chat.
Oh, they finally calling you back?
Yeah. I didn't get to reply to the group chat. Y'all just said skip it. I'm like, damn, all right. Because I was gonna say do it without Everett. We done did 1 million episodes without Everett before, man.
That's
fuck Everett.
Yeah,
that's
man.
Fair.
I'd been cool with that.
Man,
let me pay your bill, so you couldn't say nothing.
Yeah, you show right.
Yeah, so it's all good, man.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, I mean, just we should skip last time. Let him die.
That's what's up. But God had other plans.
He lived through it.
I lived through it.
Close the doors.
Close the door.
Close the doors. What's been up with you other than that? Other than you almost dying?
Nothing. I'm just happy to be alive. He was able to eat again and drink fluids.
Pussy fluids?
All types of fluids. But I'm feeling better. Yeah, I was out the game for about 4 days.
Oh shit.
So
yeah, you were sick. Usually them shits be 24, 48, 4 days. That nigga was real sick.
Yeah.
You had the vid?
Nah, I don't think so. But yeah, from like Wednesday night to about mid Monday, I was out the game.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a terrible sickness.
So I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah, glad to see you back in better health.
Right.
I like funny Everett, not sick Everett.
Glad you stayed your ass away.
No, facts. That nigga would have came to the basement with that shit. I'm like, nah, nigga, you stay your ass home. But you should have told us.
Pulled his ass out.
That's the first thing I'd have said, because he wouldn't have looked like himself coming in. If you've been sick since Wednesday and we record on Saturdays, he would not have looked like Everett on Saturday.
Nah, he'd have had that same energy. What up, y'all?
Yeah, but it would have been that way, and it never would have picked up.
Nah, man.
It usually pick up once he gets settled and all that shit. He would have came in, did that, and stayed that way. But nigga, you should have told us you were sick before you got here.
Yeah.
Get out.
I didn't
Kick that nigga out mid pod. Like, you know, whatever. Just go home.
Get your ass out.
Hey, that would have been a good moment.
That would have been
a good clip. Yeah.
Right. Viral.
Just hit us on the virtual when you get home, nigga.
Right.
Well, get out. Shit.
I wish we would have done it now.
Hindsight, man.
Content over everything.
Man.
COE. What's up, Bobby? What's been up with you, man?
Oh, damn. I was sitting there trying to think, but I ain't really got shit going.
Ain't nothing important happening.
Nah. Did y'all see Sinners?
I have not seen Sinners yet.
Yeah,
I heard it was lit, though.
I really love that movie. I got to go back.
You watched Thunderbolts yet?
I have not watched Thunderbolts.
I
keep hearing Thunderbolts is live, though.
Yeah. They said the MCU is back, but they say that every time the movie come out, so.
Nah, but I heard this time they actually might be for real.
I think I ain't want to skip over Sinners like that. The Thunderbolts was just, I knew that was a movie that came out that me and you would have enjoyed.
Yeah.
So, you can get back to your Sinners review, but I think the reason that people are saying that is because of the first reason that we fell in love with Marvel. It was a bunch of characters that we're not super familiar with if you're not a comic nerd.
Right.
Or
Red Guardian.
Yeah, like we don't know these niggas. You know what I'm saying? That was the whole appeal of Blade. That was the whole appeal of Iron Man. Like you knew they existed, but Doctor Strange and fucking like niggas know who Captain America was, but wasn't nobody really into Captain America. Like we liked the X-Men and we liked Spider-Man. Like that was the only, you know, at least the 80s babies that watched the cartoons. Like if you wasn't in the comics.
Well, if you watch that Spider-Man, you knew who Blade was.
Yeah, like
80s babies and shit.
Oh yeah, like you knew who Blade was, but he wasn't a super like Blade didn't have his own cartoon. You know what I'm saying? He was part of Spider-Man's universe.
Right.
We didn't even like me not knowing comics. I didn't even know that the Marvel universe existed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what Marvel was when I was watching that shit. Like it would say Marvel Studios, but I didn't know what the fuck that meant. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the comics. So
the sad part was Marvel had movies with more popular characters that flopped.
Super flop.
Before Blade came out.
Super flop. Wesley Snipes saved the Marvel universe. You can't convince me. You can't convince me.
No, it's a proven fact.
Yeah.
That's a proven fact.
Well, yeah, a lot of motherfuckers don't count Blade as a Marvel movie.
No, but that's the one that
And
if it weren't for Blade, there would be no Iron Man and Avengers and all that
at all.
Shit.
Like go look it up. Blade saved Marvel.
Right.
They were about to fucking sell off everything. Like that's the whole reason that Fox got fucking X-Men and all that shit was because before Blade happened,
Fantastic Four,
they sold all that shit off. They sold off Spider-Man, they sold off X-Men, Fantastic Four, fucking all that shit was sold off trying to keep Marvel afloat. And then Wesley Snipes happened, and then Marvel, and then fucking what? 6-7 years later, we got Iron Man 1.
Yeah.
Blade saved Marvel. But no, Sinners. I didn't. So going into Sinners, I didn't know how I would feel about Michael B. Jordan playing two people. Going into Sinners, I didn't know.
My bad. So I'm trying to share. Yeah,
I got you.
No, I think that part was dope because like one of the first scenes is like him passing the fucking cigarette to his twin, and it didn't look weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that was number one. I really liked the part that the fact that Michael B. Jordan played his own fucking twin. You know what I mean, that was live. But let me just say, you know what I mean, fucking Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan, them motherfuckers don't miss.
They don't
miss at all.
Ryan Coogler don't miss.
Yep.
By himself. He ain't missed yet.
You sure fucking right.
Yeah.
You sure fucking right. Shout out to Ryan Coogler just cause. I mean, just fucking cause. But I don't want to give away the movie. I'm just gonna tell people to go watch it.
Fuck all that.
Yeah,
you ain't seen it by now.
Yeah, that's like I'm one of those people to where even if you tell me a spoiler, by the time I actually get around, like unless I'm about to go watch it today, you know what I'm saying? Like we was having this conversation, and I'm like, nah, I ain't seen it yet, but I'm gonna see it today. I was like, man, please don't tell me no spoilers. By the time I watch Sinners, it's gonna be on one of my pirated sites, nigga. Like, you can tell me the entire movie and I'm going to forget it by the time I watch this movie. Like I'm not a keep of spoilers from me type of person, even with the Marvel shit. Like I ain't been to an opening weekend of a big blockbuster movie in about 10 years, bro. Like
same. You
can spoil whatever the fuck you want. By the time I get to watch it, I'm gonna forget that you even said anything about this.
Okay, well, I ain't so much spoiling it, but it's supposed to be a horror film,
right?
But it didn't really turn into a horror film like until like the middle of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
but the thing about it is, before that, the movie was good anyway. I just like the story of how they was gangsters. They had money and shit. And they were trying to put the, you know what I mean, they bought the
warehouse.
They bought the warehouse, trying to, you know what I mean, come back home and put some shit together, a juke joint and all that. You know what I mean? The shit was live. That music scene.
Oh yeah, definitely a highlight of the movie. All the different genres and eras kind of blended together, and it was just so smooth how they did it.
Yeah, and the music was fire too.
I like that Haley Stanfield said that Michael B. Jordan ate her coochie.
You're talking my that's been the clip. That has been the clip. If you ain't seen nothing else, I know you seen that. I seen it in my Facebook reels. It's like every other reel.
That's a cute little white girl though.
Yeah, she all right. Hey, Zay, that is not a pog, my G. That is not
at all. Not at all.
He said that in the group chat. Like, now I know the scene he talking about though. Well,
it looked like she has some ass in there.
Yeah, she walked away in that little white dress at the beginning of the movie and shit.
Oh, that was tight.
Yeah.
Everybody like they got a fat ass when they got form.
It jiggled a little bit when she walked away, so I understand why he said that, but it's like, nah, bro. I had to show him, like, look at these pictures, bro. Yeah, she's not a pog. She cute though.
No.
Shout out to Josh. Josh. What's his name? What's his fucking last name? Quarterback for the Bills.
Oh, Josh Allen.
Yeah. There you go, Josh Allen.
I was about to say, nigga, I don't know football. Josh Allen. Rest in peace to the Celtics, nigga.
Damn.
Rest in peace. Get well better, JT, or get better soon. How the fuck was I supposed to say that? Get well soon. Get well soon. I said get well better.
Get well better.
Get well soon, JT.
What else been
going? That nigga's out for the next 12 months easily. That nigga's worse fucking Achilles, bro.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah. Kyrie dropped a
oh yeah, song. I saw that. It was actually alright. I like it.
Kyrie dropped a song. You know he out with an ACL.
Yeah, so he got.
The Mavericks gone, but still, Kyrie out for a little while too. That nigga might not come back till mid-season, depending on how quickly he can get that ACL healed.
Damn.
Like, yeah, it's tough out there.
Yeah.
Shit, one of the kids on my team just tore his ACL or not on my team, on Elijah's team.
Man, that's a year.
Easy.
That's a year, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody I know recovered in less than a year.
Yeah, and this is a teenager, so your bones heal a little bit quicker and all that shit, but you ain't got millions of dollars to pay niggas to rehab you. So
Right.
it's a real year for a kid.
Like everybody I know who's done it has been an adult, and it took them a year.
Yeah, easily.
Like, or at least about 8 months before they really was like,
You damn near got to learn how to walk again after ACL tear. Because you know what I'm saying? You really ain't supposed, like, between that and your Achilles, like, your leg just don't move the way it used to. You got to relearn how to walk the right way. So, yeah, prayers up to everybody dealing with injuries. You know what I'm saying? It's that season for it.
right.
Right.
Drink y'all milk. Drink y'all milk.
Real milk, though, no.
only
Not
thing-
cow's milk. That's going to kill you.
I don't think really nothing else has been going on with me. I got a ceremony to go to on Tuesday. The twins made it to the 9th grade. So hey, my twins about to be in high school.
Shout out to the high school twins.
Hey,
Yeah, Natalie graduation from 5th grade is Friday.
okay
So
then.
she'll be going to middle school.
Hey,
I ain't looking forward to that.
I know.
6th grade, middle school.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
In other districts, it is.
Yeah,
Like districts outside of CPS operate the way most schools operate: K through 5, 6 through 8, 9 through 12.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, primary, secondary, and then
Well, then again,
college.
y'all in a good school district. So.
Right.
Yeah,
The district that got money.
yeah. But our district operate like that. Northwest, which is Coleraine, so Northwest District. I think Fairfield District operate like that. Everybody with CPS actually.
Notice the theme there.
Because fucking CPS putting 13-year-olds in there with fucking grown ass men.
Yeah.
You go into fucking high school at 7th grade at CPS.
Yeah. Now they are.
And at 7th grade, you should not be in.
I was going to Woodward when I got to the 7th grade. I was going to Woodward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to Walnut, nigga. Walnut started 7th grade, nigga. I was on a bus with grown ass men. Like, I'm 13 years old, bro. That nigga got a mustache and a beard and 13 tattoos.
Right.
Yeah.
That nigga got his license already.
I was lucky.
He on his way to buy a
I
house.
ain't even got bald hair yet.
Whoa.
The fuck? That is a grown man right there.
Goddamn.
Yeah, CPS be bugging. But I mean, they like the way that they allocate their funds, they wouldn't be able to set up elementary, middle school, high school.
That's great.
It's too
I
many
went to a
kids.
middle school. I went to a 7th and 8th grade school only. Like, and I think I was fortunate because
Yeah.
I think you need to be around people just that age and that.
Yeah. That
We used to
atmosphere.
have one. Mary Middle School.
Oh yeah.
Now that building is the Board of Education.
Well shit, that's how what the fuck is that? What's that school in the T?
Was that,
Jacob Center.
Yeah.
Jacob Center was like that. Like when I went to
Yeah,
Jacob
middle
Center,
school.
it was 6, 7, 8. Like I don't know what they use that building for now. I don't ever see no kids over there, but like Jacob Center used to be 6, 7, 8, and that was the only like middle school that I knew of. But outside of that, in Mary, like
Mary was just 7, 8.
The old Schroeder was 7th and 8th grade before it became the
oh yeah, because it was K through 6. So I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I think they could do it, but it's too many kids coming from all over the fucking city that, you know what I'm saying, it only makes so much sense. Shit, some of them schools is K through 12.
Excuse me.
You stay in the same building for your whole fucking
That
school.
is
that's
crazy.
wow.
That's crazy.
No, you damn near
Yeah.
gotta have a fucking estate for that. Like that, you can't just can't just be a regular school.
Bro. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, because my 5-year-old is not going to school with 17-year-olds, bro.
Right.
The fuck is you talking
That
about?
is wow.
But yeah, what was we talking about? Oh,
Graduation.
graduations.
Yeah. Twins made it to the 9th grade. I'm proud of them. Hey.
Y'all
Hey.
picked the high school yet?
Huh?
Y'all picked the high school yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying no.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm not gonna ask you, but I just didn't know if y'all had already had that conversation yet.
Yeah.
Did you let them pick or you and BM pick?
It was a together thing.
Oh, okay. I like that answer. But yeah, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, we ain't seen each other for real. And like in person, we ain't seen each other in 2 months. So our, recap is a little bit longer than usual.
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, I ain't did shit over the past month. Obviously, like I said, I did the Bruce T shit. For our viewing public, Bruce Tees has a Juneteenth sale going on right now. 20% off of your order with code Juneteenth25 off of our Juneteenth category only. So go over there, get you a shirt, some leggings, some shorts. We got doormats, we got car flags, phone cases, tote bags, etc., etc. But yeah, hop on over there, brucetees.com. Use code Juneteenth25 at checkout for 20% off of your next Juneteenth category order. And that category only, not the entire site. But if you want a discount off of your entire order, use code NCP. You get 10% off your order. But yeah, I've been working hard on the NC or on the Bruce T shit. Getting some orders in, getting some more customers, getting new customers. I might have locked in a new returning customer. Definitely shout him out because he promoting me free of charge too. Like it wasn't even like he was like, if you do good on these shirts and I approve these shirts, I'm gonna tell everybody I know about you.
Oh, is this the same one he was on here?
Not Mo.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Mo already fuck with me. But it's a new dude. Mufaro actually sent him to me.
Oh, okay.
His company is called Harmony Mood LLC.
Oh, all right.
So yeah, check that out. I did a few shirts for him and a couple polos. But he started sending me like pages that he's a part of. And he was like, look, I posted you here. I posted you here. I posted you here.
Okay.
Like you did great on my shirts. I'm going to send everybody to you. They did a big Cadillac club meeting, or no, they did a derby party last weekend. I think last weekend because we was in Tennessee. So last weekend they did a derby party, and Mama B always gonna sing my praises. So we got back Monday. I had 4 people call my phone Monday, like from different Cadillac clubs. So you might see my shit floating around whatever city or state that you in. So Bruce Tees has been moving. That's been cool.
Moving.
Like I said, last week we was in Tennessee. We was in Murfreesboro.
Yeah.
We was down there for a tournament for Elijah. It was a lackluster weekend as far as soccer goes, but we had fun. We went to a Nashville SC game. That was pretty cool. That's basically the FC Cincinnati of Nashville.
Okay.
And they played, I don't remember who the fuck, Charlotte. They played Charlotte. That was a good game. Nashville SC won. They was giving away free shirts at the gate, which was cool. So we came back with some shit that we didn't have to buy. I don't think we did. Or no, we did. We had they got a place down there called Slim Chickens. It's fucking weird, but that's just good. Like it's good. We killed that shit.
It was a bunch of chicken tenders,
chicken wings, macaroni and cheese bowls.
Yeah.
They had some good options. It seemed more like a Cane's.
Yeah.
It seemed like a Cane's, but with chicken wings.
Okay.
It's like they added chicken wings plus the chicken tenders, but you could tell that the chicken tenders were their specialty.
Yeah. I want to say we used to have one here.
Did we?
I want to say we used to have one up in Mason, I think.
Oh yeah, I don't go that far. But yeah, we did that. That was cool. We had fun down there. We haven't been in Murfreesboro before. Our tournaments are usually in Gatlinburg. So it was cool to
Gatlinburg.
Yeah, fuck Gatlinburg. I'm tired of that.
Damn, all right, well fuck.
I done been to Gatlinburg so many goddamn times, bro. It's like Kings Island,
Because
bro.
it's fire. It's fire though.
It's like Kings Island. Like I've been to Kings Island so many times. Like, do you know what you got to do to get me to go to Kings Island? Like,
after a while,
yeah,
I've
like
been there a few times.
It's like I know everything there is to do. So if I'm going, it's because somebody that I'm with really wanted to go, not because I wanted to go.
Yeah,
like that's how I feel about Gatlinburg. That's how I feel about Gatlinburg. Like it's still fun once you get there and experience it. It's like, oh shit, this is kind of fun.
But I'm not running to it.
Yeah, I'm not running to Gatlinburg, bro. Like hell nah. You want to go to Gatlin? No, I don't. I don't. I've been there a million times. Nope, I'm cool.
You really want to, I guess.
Yeah, like drive 5 hours to go do some shit I done already did. Nah, I'm cool. But yeah, other than that, I'm still not smoking cigarettes. So
Hey,
That's good.
I'm still on the vapes.
what's the percentage now? I mean,
I'm kind of going back and forth. I actually have a 0% upstairs.
okay.
But what I found out is that for my smokers, your super harsh cravings, like that first morning cigarette, that after meal cigarette, after sex cigarette, before sleep cigarette, like those times I still need nicotine. So like,
Which one is the best out of those?
after sex. The after sex cigarette is better than anything ever. Or after meal.
The after meal was number one for me. After sex was number two.
Yeah,
after meal cigarette was the after meal cigarette for me. That was
might be
golden.
right. You might be right.
That was golden for me.
After meal cigarette, that shit hit way different.
And the heavier the meal, the better the cigarette was.
Yeah, you might be right. After meal might be the best.
After meal for me, and then after sex was a strong number two.
Yeah, but yeah, to answer your question, this one is a 5%er, but
or milligrams. Sorry, milligrams, not percent. Milligrams.
Oh, I don't know what the milligrams is
of nicotine.
They
usually come in.
They come in percents. Or that's what they show on the package.
Oh, okay.
It's only 5% nicotine.
Oh, okay.
Or 0%.
The ones I used to get, they used to show 0 milligrams, 3 milligrams, or 6.
Oh, okay.
0, 3, or 6. So.
Yeah, the ones I buy are the Mr. Fall because they say percentages on them.
Okay.
And then the 0% one is a whole different brand. So I don't even know how but it says 0% on it. So what I usually do, like, obviously I got up maybe a half hour before you got here and started my day. So I still got my 5%er on me because I came down here with it. But like once we get done, like throughout the day, I'll hit that 0% one. Like, so throughout my day, it's 0%. And then once I like eat an actual meal, because like those little mid meals don't really do nothing for me to hit a 5%er. I just keep it on the 0. But like after dinner, I need nicotine. You know what I'm saying? And then before bed, I'll need nicotine, or my body will need nicotine. But I don't know. I'm just still trying to work down to 0 all the time.
Okay.
But this is
they make them zero nicks really hard to find.
Yeah.
They
don't
like illegal for
and they don't taste great. Like even the flavors, like I've bought 2 of them now, 3 of them. The flavors are cool, but I don't know. It might be something don't hit the same because they are different brand. I'm used to this brand and the way that it hits and the way that it tastes. So when I get the other one, it don't hit the same. It don't taste the same. Like you don't get that flavor combination the same. So I
got a mod. I don't really do disposables. I got a mod. So the juice is kind of like I did hit a 3 nick by accident.
Yeah.
And I know what you mean. I could tell the difference. You can like kind of taste it almost still kind of tastes like smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I couldn't.
It's very weird. Like I don't really know how to explain it. Like it's very weird. But that 0 nick, for whatever reason, it just don't. I don't know. The flavor profile just don't come across as strong. And I don't know if that's the
For the zero
nicotine
thing?
for the zero.
I think the zero, Nick. So when I hit that 3, I mean, I really didn't even taste the flavor. I kind of tasted the like it
Just the
tasted,
vapor.
Yeah, like I didn't taste the sweet.
Oh.
The zero, Nick, I just taste sweet.
I'm gonna just try another. I'm gonna try to find another brand because maybe that brand just don't work for me.
Yeah, I was doing those disposables. I didn't really like them like that. I went and got me a mod.
Yeah,
and then I mean, I just get zero Nick juices.
fair.
Yeah.
All right, we ain't got y'all for too long today.
Yeah.
But before we get into this big part, pause. Do y'all want to do a real quick dilemma?
Yeah,
It's more of a question. It's more of a question than a dilemma.
let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
You can live forever as long as you don't hear a word of your choice. If you do, you die. What word you pick? Guess I can't make up a non-existent word. Only current existing words that are usable by the average people speaking your language. And I gotta hear it. If someone says it but I block my ears, it would be safe, right? Yes, absolutely, you must hear it. No matter how it's said, if you don't hear it, you're safe. So basically, deaf people are completely immortal. I didn't think about that, but yes. I need a fuck-ass word nobody uses or that I can predict the uses of. Pretty sure there are lists on the frequency of uses for words or things like that.
I need you to repeat that.
Okay. If the way that they presented it is as a text message thread. So say like I'm asking you the question, and then the second person that starts talking would be you responding to me, like asking questions about the predicament.
Okay.
It'd be better if you watch it.
Okay.
Just so you can see like what I mean.
Okay.
It should start over after you play.
You can live forever as long as you don't hear a word of your choice. If you do, you die. What word you pick? Guess I can't make up a non-existent word. Only current existing words that are usable by the average people speaking your language. And I gotta hear it. If someone says it but I block my ears, it would be safe, right? Yes, absolutely, you must hear it. No matter how it's said, if you don't hear it, you're safe. So basically, deaf people are completely immortal. I didn't think about that, but yes. I need a fuck-ass word nobody uses or that I can predict the uses of. Pretty sure there are lists on the frequency of uses for words or things like that. You can live forever as long as you don't hear a word of your choice.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking the deal.
Yeah.
I'm taking a deal too, but so I guess the conundrum is what word do you pick?
Lipophrenia.
You just looked up a word.
I sure the fuck did.
Oh, shit.
One of the least used words in the English dictionary, in the English language. Meretricious. Lipophrenia. Flahulic. No, that's flahulic. That's my new word. Flahulic.
Okay, so
Gossipole.
So let's put it in dilemma form. A genie shows up in front of you, or some magical creature, whatever the fuck. Somebody approaches you. Hey, do you take this deal? You can live forever if you don't hear a specific word. If you do hear the word, you die. You got 30 seconds. You don't have time to look it up. You don't have time to contemplate. You got to figure out a word in 30 seconds.
Does the genie also grant wishes? Can I have wishes?
No.
Damn.
The conundrum is what I presented.
All right.
Tex and his beat.
Yeah. What up, Tex?
What it do?
Shout out Legendary Gaming.
Hey. Yeah, I'm taking the deal.
I would take the deal. For 30 seconds to come up with the word I'll never hear is.
Because if you give more than 30 seconds, that's enough time to Google some shit and da 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 da.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, my first thought would be
Flahulic.
You know, like what DNA really stands for. I would probably think that would be the first one.
Yeah, and I didn't think about it till you just said it. Mine would be the full name of scuba gear.
Oh, I didn't even know
scuba is an anagram.
I never knew.
Really?
Yeah.
News to me.
Scuba's an anagram. So I would have to, but it's only one word. So I think that will
that will win because I never even knew it.
Yeah, scuba's an anagram.
I'd have to kill whoever even started to say it.
So is news.
Who?
News.
Yeah, I just found out
it's
that
an
the other
acronym.
day.
Yeah, acronym, not an anagram. My
Yeah.
bad.
Something entertainment, weather, and sports.
Yeah.
I remember what the N stands for.
It's tough to think of something in 30 seconds because you got to go through your mental Rolodex of all the words that you know.
Yeah. If I couldn't think of nothing, I'd probably be like, nah, I ain't taking the deal.
I would say, personally, it'd be kind of tough. Oh, no, I got one. Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Nah.
That's the longest word in the English dictionary. I looked that up.
I've heard that a few times. Nah. Mm-mm.
Either that or supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
No, you hear it every time somebody play Outcast.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah. One word is tough in 30 seconds.
Fuck that. You would be at your kid's spelling bee and you dad.
No, I'm not going to spelling bees.
Man.
I'm not watching spelling bees.
The word is anti. Oh, fuck. You out of there.
If you don't hear it, though, you good.
Okay.
Cover your ears, run out. It, like that anti-disestablishmentarianism is long enough to where it's like, oh, la 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 la. To where you don't hear it. Like, I would just pick a long word. Like, I would probably go with one of those two. Just because if it's long enough of a word, I have time to cover my ears so I don't hear the whole word.
Yeah.
Like if you do something like one syllable, you
out of there.
You fucked. Like
you need something like 16 syllables.
Yeah, like I'm cool. I would probably pick one. That would probably be one of mine. Either one or the other.
Notable events, weather, and sports. That's what it was.
Okay. Got you. Look up scuba while you're there.
Okay.
Since y'all just figured or learned that.
Yeah, one syllable, you done.
Yeah, it's over. One or two.
Scuba acronym.
One or two is over.
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I think we're all gonna say the deal.
Yeah. It's easy enough to come up with words.
I can't even.
Don't nobody. These motherfuckers ain't gonna use that shit in the hood. These motherfuckers ain't gonna use it in corporate.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that.
Somebody name their kid that. Yeah, Witten Sarah's. Hey, Lafinius.
Lipofinius.
Yeah, Lipofinius.
Flahulic. Hey, Flahulic.
Flahulicante.
Yeah, I'm not trying to pronounce that.
Gossi Pole.
Gossi Policia.
What?
Yeah, it would definitely have to be a long word.
Oh, hey, Tex, what the fuck is that?
I don't know. I ain't even trying to pronounce it.
Pronounce that, Everett. We ain't did anime ever pronounce nerd words in a long ass
Flocka hocking a lulafilification.
That's close. It's gotta be close.
Flocka.
Calling somebody worthless. Why you tapping in all caps, nigga? This nigga's 75 years old. He don't know how to turn his cap lock on.
He need the
old ass nigga.
He needed to be big, the words to be big as shit. You gotta see.
Put your glasses on, Grandpa.
His text on 50.
Oh shit! All right, final word so we can get into it.
What?
I said final words. What word are you gonna settle on so we can get to the episode?
I said Flahulic. Don't nobody know that shit.
You're not gonna think of that in 30 seconds. But I'll let you have
it. But that's enough that's enough time to Google it.
Barely 30 seconds. Barely. What have you in a dead zone?
What's the least used word in the English language?
All right. Well, I will add.
That took much less than 30 seconds.
It's incredibly difficult to defend.
All right. I got you. That took much. That was much quicker than 30 seconds.
Fuck you, Tex.
Yeah, I'm going with the whole word for DNA.
Is that all one word?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take it. All right. Y'all know we're here. Y'all know what we're here for. Did he do it? Or did he not?
I'm not going to lie to y'all.
Did he did it? what y'all talking about.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Diddy did it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm sick of hearing about this shit. I swear to God.
I ain't been keeping up, so I don't
Lord, Lord.
anything that we talk about for the next 45 minutes is going to be all news to me, except for the little tidbits that I've seen.
Ever you care to report on this?
Yo,
It's got to be ever because I ain't been keeping up with it.
Me neither, man. I heard about the trial started. All right.
yo,
Let me know what happened.
yo.
I know I heard the funniest shit in the world.
I
One of them things Cassie said. I know one of them shits was the funniest shit I ever heard in my life.
I cannot believe she got up on that stand and said some of that shit, bro. I think I'm about a 5'7" on the freak scale. These niggas is a 9,000, bro. Like, some of that shit should go to the grave.
The real Spike King Coast.
Damn.
Some of that shit should go to the grave. I mean,
absolutely.
I mean, it's only been like 3 days of testimony. They had Cassie, if you didn't know, she's like 8 months pregnant, up on the stand, opening statements about some of the things that went down, these freak offs that they were participating in.
When the kids and the new husband walk out of the courtroom, you saying some wild shit.
Yeah, because I mean, nobody
They
wants
said
to
they
hear that.
had to walk his kids out.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear that. Just
About my wife? You was doing what with this nigga?
And I know she ain't told about all of that. He probably knew a little bit. I guarantee he ain't know all of that. There's no way.
So can you elaborate on some of the things that were said, please?
Yes.
Let him roll it out,
idea.
my bad.
Okay. Well, Puff is a nasty boy. One of the things that he was set up is for male escorts to have sex with Cassie. They would ejaculate in her, and then they would go into another room and they would scoop the cum out of Cassie, and Diddy would rub it on his nipples.
No, you fucking lying.
I'm sorry, this part of the podcast just got really, really rated.
Oh yeah,
rated R. So if you got kids in the room,
yeah. Trigger warning if anything triggers you.
Yeah, get your kids out of here. It's about to get real nasty. Yeah, that's one of the things. Yeah, Diddy enjoyed having men's semen caressed and spread on his nipples after it already been ejaculated into Cassie. This was what they like to do, amongst other things. Another thing is,
I'm sorry.
There would be male escorts. A lot of male escorts would pee in Cassie's mouth to the point where she started gagging and choking because it was so much urine. And apparently one time Puff got mad because dude was like peeing too much. He only wanted a little bit of pee, but Cassie started like gagging and choking and he didn't want that.
Hold on. Go ahead. I got to plug my laptop up. This is wild. Keep going.
Okay. And apparently one time they arranged for this kind of gangbang where it was like 13 black guys.
Yeah.
Just, having sex with Cassie while Diddy watched. And look, a lot of this stuff I would have been fine never knowing.
Ever
in life.
But in one of the text messages, he said she was always catching infections, and at one point she was like, I got all these mouth sores, and she kept getting UTIs, and to the point where the antibiotics wasn't even working. She had to get shots and all this stuff. But there was just apparently it was 4 days of sex at one point. Just a lot of freaky stuff. To the point where it was like, whoa, like that coming in her and putting it on your nipples, and
that shit is wild. But oh my god,
I guarantee
peeing in her mouth,
a urinal.
Wow. Okay. Fellas, how y'all feel about that?
This was some freaky. I don't see babies because I'm just a 5'7", 5 to the 7 on the freak scale for some of this stuff. I don't see how you could get off on, but that's me. I'm
a very firm believer in there's a kink for everybody.
Yeah, true.
So I don't
But I never heard that. That's my thing. I never heard that.
Yeah.
And you never really know what gonna turn somebody on or get them off or whatever. So that's why I personally don't kink shame. Like, it might not be for me. Like, some niggas like scat play. I don't understand that at all.
Yep.
But that's a far move from, hey, I want another nigga semen ribbon on my, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's light compared to scat play in my book.
The semen shit, you know what I mean? That's just funny to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my thing is, you know what I mean? They talk about peeing in her mouth and like 13 dudes gangbanging her at one time and she getting infections and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Got mouth sores and all that shit. That's where it's like, hold on now you put my life at risk.
Yeah.
You putting her life at risk. She, you know what I mean? This shit is harming her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Pause. Diddy did not like for condoms to be used
At all.
it sounds like it.
Yeah.
It sounds like it. But yeah, that's where it goes left for me. Like, I mean, you want to,
Once you start fucking with safety, it's
that's
safety and health. Like, it already wasn't safe because obviously we saw what happened in the hotel.
right. Yeah.
Like, she already wasn't in a safe space. And we're gonna get to that because there's more and more stuff coming out that makes it sound like, I'm not accusing, it makes it sounds like at some point she was a willing participant.
Thank you. Yes.
This is not an accusation, but the more that they talk in this courtroom, the more, even if it wasn't the whole time, I'm not going to say it was the whole time. Again, like I said, we saw what happened in the hotel. So I'm not going to say that the whole time she was a willing participant. But the more stuff that comes out, the more like screenshots of text messages and, you know, the little commentary that I hear from the courtroom, like I said, I'm not following it.
Okay, well, y'all put me on because I ain't here.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not following it, but you can't escape it.
Yeah.
Between Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, it's everywhere. This is the, like, outside of the Meg and Tory shit, which is also fucking took a turn. But we gonna get to that. Like, we gonna try to get to that later too. But with all of these, this is the biggest story in entertainment, not just hip hop, not just rap. In entertainment, this is the biggest story.
Now, it completely knocked that Shannon Sharp shit clean out of here.
Don't nobody give a fuck about that.
Right.
Nobody give a fuck about that.
Forgot about Shannon.
I thought that was the biggest story.
Yeah, nobody give a fuck about that.
This packed it up, got that shit out of here.
But to get back to what I was saying,
Participant.
Yeah, the more stuff that comes out, and you see the people, you know, the Facebook class clowns. I don't want to say Facebook comedians because that's not what they are, or like the online comedians.
I'm a Facebook comedian.
That's different than like the class clowns of Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. They're all on there saying, "Yo, Cassie looks like a willing participant," and then the other side is saying, "This is why women don't speak up." And it's like, the shit that's coming out supports both of those arguments.
Yeah,
this is why women don't speak up, because people are going to get online and be like, "Oh no, she was willing. But then the other side is, some of the shit that she's saying and some of the text messages that are coming out sounds like you were willing.
Yeah, because some of these occurrences, Diddy wasn't even there, and she was setting it up. Like, I'm ready to freak off.
Yeah, like the message.
Wait, what?
There was a text message thread that came out that I saw yesterday. Obviously, I'm going to keep saying it just because I don't follow this shit. So I'm not vetting nothing. I'm not doing no research to see how valid none of this shit is. But I saw a text message thread yesterday that it was claimed that it was Diddy's released text messages. And it was Cassie texting him like, "Hey, I'm ready for," it got to the point, if this is true, it got to the point to where they were abbreviating it. It just said FO. "I'm ready for FO. If this person ain't ready, I can call this person. I love you. Are you horny?" This nigga talking about, "I'm always horny." Like, what is you talking about type shit? Like, it was crazy. And I'm like, okay.
I haven't seen this. I haven't heard of these text messages. So I haven't seen or heard about this at all.
It's painting this picture of, I think, a lot of you.
But to be fair, I've been on social media, just been reading books,
and that's a good thing. It's like this narrative of Diddy, horrible, demon, devil, debaucherous, Cassie, angel, innocent,
yeah,
child,
Yeah.
What's the other word? Neotenous. Just
That's the word I'm
inexperienced.
That's the word I'm using.
I'm picking that word. Obtuse.
Well,
Yeah.
no, we know obtuse.
It's painting this picture that she was just
How often
completely
you hear it?
innocent,
Other than on the
virgin,
fucking pod on
sensitive
JVP.
flower.
I've heard it before, Melissa Ford.
Neotenous.
No, obtuse.
Obtuse. Yeah, I hear that all the time.
Other than JBB.
Yeah, no, I've heard it long before Melissa Ford.
I heard it before. I'm just saying how often.
Guys, listen. Delicate flower, Diddy, devil, demon, evil,
Lawnmower.
all that. Now, the way these text messages coming out is like, okay, yeah, Diddy's still a piece of shit.
Yeah, but she don't seem too innocent.
Exactly. Like, and I think people are having a problem accepting that. Like, this wasn't no virgin.
Yeah. She could have liked the shit.
Thank you. I don't
Like, there is a world where Cassie liked the freak off.
Women like to fuck, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
They are nasty people.
More,
They like to get
more than us in most cases. They
Yeah,
just will never tell you.
These bitches fuck. They fucking.
They fucking.
All right, yeah, all right.
And like for me anyway, there's also the to shoot Cassie some bail for the people that are stuck on the innocent flower, taken advantage of, groomed, all that shit, that whole narrative over there, to give them a little bit more validity. Stockholm syndrome is a real thing.
Okay.
You don't even know that this is wrong anymore. You're so entwined with your captor. Obviously, this is not I kidnapped you and da, but it kind of is from the way that it's been painted. Like,
They were saying that they used her record deal as like coercion and all that.
So with all of that in tow, Stockholm syndrome could be added into the problems that she was facing. Is like at some point, like, you got to think this was almost 20 years worth of fucking abuse.
10 years.
10 years. After a couple of years, and this nigga didn't coerce you, and like, let's keep it a buck. This is about to sound so crazy. Let's keep it a buck. After a while, your natural body functions are going to be aroused. Yes, it started as something that you might not have wanted. At some point, after continuous manipulation, lies, all that shit, at some point you kind of go into a state where it's like, well, maybe I do like this nigga. I do like when he did this. I do like, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be aroused. So, and let's also keep it a buck on this. Once women have sexual intercourse with you, something changes in their brain chemistry to not make them think straight. That happens.
It happens.
It happens in just normal life.
So does the same happen with men?
Yes. I think it happens in men that have normal brain chemistry. I believe it happens to all women, because women view sex as such an intimate thing in whole. I'm not talking about all women. I know there are women that can go out there and just have a one night stand and but I'm not picking on women. But y'all are not the rule. Y'all are the exception. There's always exceptions to the rule. But the rule would be, most women, once they have sex with you, they feel a deeper connection to you. And that will force their emotions to react accordingly.
Ever do you say the same thing happened to men too?
Not like that.
I think it can happen, but I think it's the opposite. I don't think that's the rule. I think that's the exception.
No, fuck that. I done had some pussy. I done got in there. Oh, I'm in love.
But and I've been there too. But I think it's the opposite. I don't think that that's normal for men.
It's not.
I think that's the exception to the rule.
It's like it's like I like you a little bit less, honestly.
Yeah. Like, I think that's the exception to the rule, but I think the rule is men can disassociate sex from emotions a lot clearer than women can.
I know that.
So I think that, you know, and I'm still in Stockholm syndrome world. So after so many times of Diddy having sex with her intimately, whether it's the freak offs or if it's just the one-on-one shit, because at some point you got to, they was doing one-on-one sex. Like, it didn't start off as freak offs.
Mm-hmm.
It started off as I'm fucking you, you fucking me, we're in love. You don't know I'm manipulating you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that I'm love bombing you. You don't know none of this shit. You think that I love you and I'm in love with you and I care about you and I would never do anything to hurt you. So once I get through that phase and you love me and you in love with me, and then I start pulling in all my freak shit, you don't even know that I'm doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? You still enjoying it because I'm enjoying it because I love you and you love me in your mind.
We're a happy family.
You know what I'm saying? In your mind, you think that this is just, I'm just a little freaky. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna take away the bail that you shot her. I'm gonna take it away.
God,
that's cool.
right.
I'm with that.
Take away the bail.
I'm with it.
Take us out of here, Everett.
For this reason, before her and Diddy, she was dating Ryan Leslie. If you did not know that, they were dating. At some point, she monkey branched over and just started dealing with Diddy.
Ryan Leslie was a lame, and I mean, she wanted a bad boy, and I mean, he
leveled up. She leveled up. Ryan Leslie was already successful in his own right. Diddy, she leveled up. Yeah, I mean,
she wanted the freaky shit.
She made a decision to I fuck with you no more. Because obviously this shows she knows when, all right, I'm ready to stop fucking with you, I can move on. Yeah. So I'm not rocking
Same thing with her new husband.
Yeah, okay. And also for this reason, at one point she stopped dealing with Diddy, started dating Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
But was
we all know what happened there.
She started dating Kid Cudi, but was still freaking off
with Diddy. Yeah.
Wait.
So
Yeah,
I know.
Hold on. Mm-hmm. You said
dating Kid Cudi.
Dating Kid Cudi. Left Diddy for Kid Cudi.
But was still going back every now and then to fuck and do the little freaky shit with Diddy.
Hold on. Where was this proven at? I think that
this
in the courtroom.
In the courtroom. This came out.
This came out in the court?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, nigga.
Yeah.
So she was in there cheating on Kid Cudi after she got away from Diddy.
There you go.
And went back. Hold on. So that don't sound right.
Mm-hmm.
I know y'all fucking lying.
That's where now
I see where all this now I see where all this willing participant shit. Cause you got away from him
a couple times.
And this was testimony in the court.
Mm-hmm. All this was in court.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Swear to God.
That's why it's
okay. Yeah, take that bail away. If you claim he was so bad you got away from him, but then snuck off. Why would you go back if it was so bad? Why would you cheat if it was so bad?
That's what I'm saying.
But that adds to my Stockholm syndrome, like not the bail part, but the Stockholm syndrome part of it. I think I like that because
but the Stockholm syndrome is usually the motherfuckers are still there with them. Like you just grow to just love your oppressor. You know what I mean? They still oppressing you at that moment.
Yeah.
That doesn't usually happen when you get away from the motherfucker.
Yeah, but so I don't know what it would be called if it was just a physical thing. Like I don't know what Stockholm syndrome, like just sex version of Stockholm syndrome. I don't know what that is. But if I grew to like all of the freak off shit, even if it was under manipulation or whatever, this is all speculation. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I'm gonna look it up later.
But
I gotta look this up.
If I like all of that shit, or I grew to like that shit, or thought that I liked that shit, and then I go over to Kid Cudi and it's just me and Kid Cudi, but I know over there I'm gonna get 14 niggas. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna get my baby oil fix. I know I'm gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's real shit though. Like, you got to think. Let's put it in normal, everyday situations. Women will date the nigga that she likes.
Yeah, I know where you're going.
And she will fuck the hood nigga that's gonna fuck the shit out of her. That Paul's got a fucking 12-inch dick that is fucking scratching her goddamn uterus, she gonna go fuck the shit out of that nigga, but she gonna come home and love Kid Cudi. But that nigga over there turn me into a pretzel every time I see him. So I'm gonna go over there and get my fix, my physical fix.
Oh,
but I'm gonna come over here and get my
according to
emotional
50
fix.
Cent, she wasn't getting that fix from Diddy. Y'all heard about the Tootsie Roll shit?
Yeah, I heard that.
That's the only thing I can relate it to.
That's what she said. That right?
Cassie didn't say that. I think one of the escorts.
One of the escorts said somebody in court said that. It's like long Tootsie
Roll is crazy.
I saw that, man. I fucking died laughing, yo. Like, goddamn. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I gotta drop for this. I gotta drop for this.
Oh, he's about to play Tootsie Roll.
That's fucking wild. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
You would do that.
I would.
You fucking lame.
Jesus Christ.
Oh shit.
But to add on to that, I mean, I'm seeing a pattern here. And then with her new husband was a personal trainer hired by Diddy.
Wait, what?
Bro, this shit get crazy.
You didn't know that?
No.
I
don't keep up with this shit.
I got you. Her husband that she's married with now, got kids with.
Yeah.
He was a personal trainer that was hired by Diddy to train her.
Oh.
And I guess they started fucking around or whatever. And then here we are.
Oh.
So she has a pattern of just hopping from dude to dude to dude. So I'm not rolling with the she didn't know or she was a victim. Now that's
I think
shit.
both can be true.
Wait, do you think that, you know what I mean, she went over to Diddy for the record deals and all that shit, but she put that one record out, you know what I mean, put her one album out of a 10 record deal. She put that one album out, and then once she seen that it wasn't go get her the money and the fame that she, you know what I mean, was hoping for, now she done dipped. And that was, you know what I mean, he freaked off on me and peed in my mouth. And I didn't like it.
Self-awareness is a real thing. Deep down, she knew she wasn't that talented. Nobody needed 10 albums from her. Okay, she knew 10 albums.
That's
Come
a
on.
clip.
Self-awareness is a thing. She knew she wasn't that talented to put out 10 albums. Okay?
Damn.
All right. I know 2 songs from her. Two.
Damn.
They both heat too.
2. Yeah.
They both heat.
Yeah. I only know 2. And one of them is because it ain't for her on it.
Oh, damn.
All right.
I only know the one. But go ahead.
Okay, I know 3. She knew she wasn't that talented. I mean, come on now. Just a pretty girl. You could have swapped anybody out for her on the same song.
Damn, she was interchangeable.
Yeah.
Damn.
Especially back then, like the R&B, the pretty light-skinned R&B girl was the dime a dozen back then.
She could really sing, can really dance. You could have just put anybody in there. It was like
the shit they did that
avatar.
before niggas started asking for they do. They was putting anybody in the booth.
Yeah.
There was a whole bunch of pretty girls with pretty voices that
Exactly.
used to sing backgrounds.
Thank you. Like I heard the Pussycat Dolls, sometimes it was different girls.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. They just kept the main girl the same. I didn't even know that. But at a certain point, it's like, all right, I don't even think she had a passion for music. But like you were saying, 2 things can be true. Like that Stairs video is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I don't co-sign that at all. He's a piece of shit for kicking that bitch. Like, I'm sorry, kicking that girl like that. I did not mean that.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit for that.
did.
Like that video.
I think you
nuts.
I think playing off of the 2 things can be true. I think you can be a victim and a willing participant. But I think those times do not have to coincide with each other.
Which one comes first, victim or willing participant?
Willing participant is
Good
always
question.
first. I think willing participant is always first. Because when you get into you got to think, under the pretense of how they got together as a couple, they were a couple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether they were coercing her with the, you know, the record deal and all that shit, we don't know that to be true just yet.
I'm thinking like,
But-
is she a willing participant because she a willing participant, or a willing participant because she's deep down a victim?
I think same 2 things can be true. I think it started as a willing participant because she did like Diddy, whether she left Ryan Leslie for Diddy, whatever. But at some point in the beginning, she liked Diddy the person, and she wanted to be in a relationship with Diddy the person. she didn't walk into freak offs. You know what I'm saying? Like when they first got together, when she left Ryan Leslie and started fucking with Diddy, I can't say for true, but I don't think he was freaking off with her as soon as they start fucking around.
I don't think that either.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the willing participant part. Now, once I get you and I start manipulating you and I started coercing you and I start lying to you and I start, you know what I'm saying? Not even possibly start abusing you and all that shit. And then now you scared to run away or scared to leave or whatever. I don't know how long the Kid Cudi shit happened in between that, but at some point that willing participant turns into a victim. But by the time you realize you're a victim, you've already been victimized. I think it always starts as a willing participant. And then at some point, you become a victim. I don't think you start as a victim and then become a willing participant.
Somebody lying.
Again, let's put it in normal terms. We all know women that have been domestically abused or know of women that have been domestically abused. When they first met that nigga, he was not beating on her.
I don't think so either.
You know what I'm saying? When they first met, he was nice. He was caring. He was loving. He told her all the good, nice shit. Like they call it love bombing now when you have no interest of being, you know, good to me, but you want me to fuck you or whatever. But when you first met that nigga, he didn't punch you in the face the first time you met him.
You mean he didn't listen to K-Slay on the beginning of Cameron's Come Home With Me album?
He did not. But I think that I think it always starts as a willing participant. Nobody walks into a relationship and within the first, you know, week or so, that nigga beat your ass. You stay and then later you become a willing participant. Like I don't think that's how that works. I think they can happen at the same time.
Say the suspect was lying to them.
Yeah, like
was he lying like Kelsey?
Probably, yeah. Shit, we got to get to not today, but we got to get to that too.
I was just trying to segue us into it.
Well, I don't think we've been through all of this yet. The Diddy shit,
right?
Have we? But yeah, I think it can be both. But I think you start as a willing participant, and then at some point you become a victim. But once you realize it, it's kind of too late. You've already willingly participated in all of this fuck shit.
Ever say you kick that bitch? Sorry,
that sounded so bad.
I actually believed your sorry.
What you mean? I'm for real. I didn't.
No, I'm saying like I believe you're sorry.
No, he's not. Do it again.
Why are you trying to get us to go viral?
Right now, while we're live.
That'd be lit if that number just jumped to fucking 5K.
It'd be like fuck that game.
Yeah, you know what? She was like, I will leave without you, and I'm gonna be mad. Like,
all right.
Hey, content over everything.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I gotta come home there.
So we ain't done with Diddy yet, right? We ain't done.
We can close on Diddy. Like I mean, I don't know how much more.
We would be here for hours.
Yeah, really. I'm about to say it's only been 3 days. You said so. I don't know how much.
Yeah,
more
we gonna have to come back in here and talk about it anyway. Once more stuff gets revealed.
It's supposed to last 2 months.
Yeah,
so
I did not know.
That's the one good thing about recording every 2 weeks, though. Instead of recording every single week, like you get burnt out on talking about it. Like we ain't got to come back for 2 weeks, so a lot of shit is going to happen in the next 2 weeks. In this case,
oh yeah.
So
stay tuned.
But yeah, you want to close us out on this, E?
Yeah,
on the Diddy shit anyway.
Listen, there's still more to be heard. From what I understand, Cassie, like her testimony is ended. They're gonna start something with a new person. I don't know who it is, but it's supposed to be somebody new starting on Monday. But we've heard all we're supposed to hear from Cassie. But this just right here was a fucking no. We didn't even get to how he allegedly overdosed at a party at the Playboy Mansion. Yeah. They had to secretly take him to the hospital because this nigga almost died. But Cassie's testimony is ended. Monday, they're going to start new with somebody else, new witnesses, and we'll go from there.
We ain't got to the
it remains to be seen. But I will say this, though. It's very early, almost too early to tell, but I'm going to give a prediction. I don't think Diddy's going away for the rest of his life like people initially thought. Nah. He might be convicted on something. I don't know what it is, but he might do a little time, whatever, but he'll be back out in the streets.
Is this a state case or a federal case?
Federal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Federal was like sex trafficking, racketeering,
oh yeah,
some other stuff.
I think this my closing thoughts. I think the only reason they put Cassie on the stand was
paint him as a villain.
Yeah, that was character defaming.
Yeah,
because her
and she pregnant. Oh yeah, that was
character defaming. Yeah, like at this point,
is that why they waited? That's why they sped it up so she could still be pregnant.
Yeah, instead of having that baby.
Yeah,
because a pregnant woman on the stand talking about trauma,
sympathy, boy,
easy sympathy. And not for nothing, his kids having to walk out and her husband having to walk out plays to that sympathy. But my closing thoughts, that the defaming aspect of it, but her testimony had absolutely nothing to do with trafficking, had absolutely nothing to do with racketeering. Like she didn't, as far as I know, like I said, I'm not following it. All I get is the clips and the, memes that they put up on social media. So I'm not reading all of that fucking transcript. I'm not watching no video or people recapping it. I'm not doing all that shit. But from my understanding at this point, she didn't speak to any of his charges. So why the fuck are you on the stand? Other than to defame me.
That's it.
Like, why are you on the stand? You didn't talk. They didn't ask her nothing about racketeering. They didn't ask her nothing about trafficking. Like, you talking about freak offs. That's not even what we here for.
Yeah, my thoughts on that is stop prosecution, stop trying to just defame the man and just bring the evidence out. Put y'all case out there. I mean, we at trial now. Now it's time for y'all to show and prove. Y'all want to, y'all's trying to prove that he a criminal and this monster and all that. Y'all done did all that way before the trial. Yeah.
We saw the evidence out. We saw the video. We know this is a piece of shit.
Yeah, we seen all the videos. We know
about the kid cutting shit.
Like, yeah, we've heard the stories and all that. Y'all put out the documentaries and all that. Y'all been defaming him for the longest. Why are y'all still dragging the defame? Yeah. The defaming part of it.
I think this was.
It's game time now. Bring out the evidence. What do y'all have? Bring out what y'all got.
This was the exclamation point.
I mean, these new trials, nowadays, these modern trials are trying to court of public opinion before they even get to the court. So it's like,
but they did that.
Yeah, easily too. So, Meg, Tory Lanez got poked up like a fucking Thanksgiving turkey.
Ever said they used that motherfucker like a pig.
14 times.
14 times is crazy.
Like, how do you even have time to get that off? Like, he must have like a.
I mean, it's a shank, so you can get 14 stabs off before.
Or it could have been more than one person stabbing him.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they only charge one person with it, so you never know.
So the question I had when I first seen it is, did the bodyguard's testimony come out before or after he got stabbed?
I heard it was before.
I heard that too.
So that might be the reason he got stabbed.
It could have been.
Which is crazy because
there's all sorts of theories floating around. Like, Rock Nation paid dude. They didn't want this information to get out, or I'm hearing all types of stuff.
Then why they didn't stab the bodyguard?
I heard the Tory was flirting with somebody he shouldn't have been flirting with.
I heard that too. Like, bro, the internet just make up anything, bro.
If Rock, like, my thing is, if Rock Nation, let's just go on with that theory. I don't think any of this shit's true, but if Rock Nation was to pay somebody to fuck somebody up, why would it be Tory Lanez and not the nigga that just said that Meg's friend did it?
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck Tory Lanez gonna do from jail? Why are you stabbing the nigga up that's already locked up for the crime?
Because he gonna
go stab the nigga that's trying to fuck up y'all case.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, if Tory Lanez is dead, he can't reopen the case.
There you go.
That's fair. But why not go after the nigga that is giving him a reason to reopen the case?
Shit, who said they ain't plotting?
Man, this is so complicated.
Yeah,
they could because they could reach Tory. They know where he at. The bodyguard might be a little bit harder to find. Is this the same bodyguard that went missing when it was his turn to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just like fucking funny. Just like Benny said, what's more important, the soil or the fire that grows it? It's this whole situation. Who's more of a danger? Tory or the nigga that's giving Tory the ammunition to free himself? Who would you rather get rid? You know what I'm saying?
I think I just get rid of Tory. I mean, he like 4 foot tall, skinny,
4'7".
I mean, nobody. I mean, he's already locked up. I mean, and dude doing life already. He don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah, the nigga that stabbed him up was like, "What y'all gonna do? Give me more years on life?
Yeah.
More life,
Yeah.
More life?
life.
yeah.
Give me a Drake album thing."
I mean, they could change it to the death penalty, or are they in a state where the death penalty is a thing?
I believe this is California, so
I don't think California trying to kill nobody, bro.
Oh yeah.
He was in Texas.
yeah.
If he was in Texas, yeah,
Louisiana,
yeah.
like that.
If he was in the South, it'd be over for that nigga.
Oh, you know what we forgot to put on the list? Speaking of the death penalty,
Cincinnati shit.
Rodney Hinton.
Yeah,
I thought about it, but
I ain't up on that either. And that's in my city, and I ain't up on that.
Yeah, and we ain't got time to dive into it right now.
Yeah.
That's
We could do a quick for this.
we can talk about the next episode.
Yeah, for this because there's gonna be more stuff that come out in the next couple weeks. For this Meg shit, like the way that you're over this Diddy shit, I'm so over this Meg and Tory shit. Like, obviously, Tory get better. Like, nobody deserves to be, just stabbed up for whatever reason. Yeah, but you are in prison, like that.
That's part of prison.
Unfortunately, that comes with prison. You can be stabbed up for whatever reason. And that's the other fucked up part for me. This could absolutely have nothing to do with anything Megan Thee Stallion related. Like, he could have just got caught. You know what I'm saying? And they making this whole, like, the nigga's already in prison, bro. Like, let this nigga serve his time, bro. Like, but you in prison, so you got to deal with what come with prison.
This is true.
But I'm so fucking tired of hearing his name. I'm tired of hearing Meg's name. I'm tired of hearing the best friend's name.
No, I'm with you on that. However, if what was said was true and the bodyguard really did say, like,
then free Tory.
Yeah, then that changes things.
Yeah, I've never thought that he was guilty. That's me personally.
Yeah.
I get that, people tired of hearing about it, but this is a new development.
Yeah, this is a justice thing.
Yeah, if it's a new development, then that actually changes something. Then it's like, okay, now you got to look into it.
Yeah, you can't just dismiss it because you're tired of hearing it. Yeah, this is somebody's life,
right?
Yeah, right. And I think, like, I like to keep my shit consistent. Obviously, I would want justice to be done in the right way. But I didn't follow this shit the first time. Like, it's the same
the first
thing.
time they were just dragging the shit.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like the Diddy shit. It's like, I only see what comes across my various timelines. I'm not researching none of this shit. Like, I don't understand how people are so transfixed on fucking celebrities. I understand not the importance of it. I understand the magnitude of it. I understood the magnitude of Tory Meg when it happened. I understood the magnitude of, Diddy Cassie when that video came out, or the trial now. I understand all of that shit. But when I tell you I could give a fuck less about the coverage on it. You don't want to see people hurt. You don't want to see people taken advantage of. You don't want to see people wrongly convicted. You, like, my heart of hearts, I want this to be settled in a fair way. Mm-hmm. Whoever needs to be in prison needs to go to prison. Whoever needs to be set free needs to be set free. I'm with that across the board. But them being celebrities doesn't change how much I give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care any more about Tory being free than I care about the nigga that's in a JC right now because he took the rap for some shit that his homeboy did. Right. You know what I'm saying? That nigga should be free just as much as Tory should be free if this shit is true. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, I don't give a fuck that they celebrities, bro. Like, if he did it, let that nigga rot. If he didn't, let that nigga out. Outside of that, bro, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like, and I know people.
I know that you don't, but you know other people do.
Yeah,
and the reason that this.
And I'm not telling them not to care. I'm just saying I don't, and don't come to me about the way I feel about it.
Yeah, but the reason it's gonna get so much attention now is because you know the media. What they ever say, if it bleeds, it leads.
For sure.
And then the media. I mean, they purpose is to make money. So they make money by getting people to view their shit. Hey, look at this.
Yeah.
And if you know, so people gonna look at celebrities. So that's why we're gonna keep hearing about the shit. But I can see if they was dragging it out, like the Drake lawsuit shit. I don't give a fuck about that.
I'm over that.
This is it ain't nothing but you know what I mean. Oh, he filed this. Oh, he filed that. Nothing changed for real. And here's a response to that. I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I mean, what's the new developments? Is there a new development or anything that really changes? Like, so with the Tory thing, with this, I mean, something really changed. Two things changed. There was an alleged testimony. Well, not testimony, alleged. What's the word I'm looking for? Ever you smart? Confession. There you go. Alleged confession, and Tory almost lost his life. Those are two major developments.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
For sure.
That's the only reason. That's the only reason people would care about it. But I think it's time for us to get up out of here. Ain't
well, I got one more thing that I want us to close on. Not this Rayvon and Joey Badass stuff. We could talk about that next episode. We can maybe talk about that next episode. It'll still be relevant. Like,
yeah.
Rap smoke don't never really go away. But this last thing that you have on here, if you had to get on the stand and tell, blah 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 blah. So, I remember a story from like back in like March where Sean Kingston and his mama got arrested.
Yeah.
For wire fraud.
Mm-hmm.
So again,
he's about to be sentenced in a few weeks. But go ahead.
Yeah. Before you call me out, I heard it on JBP. But I like the way that I like the route that they took when they talked about it. So I kind of wanted to introduce it on this side. Because the way that you worded it in there, would you get on the stand to tell, to get your freedom, da 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 da. So the way that they presented it on there with Sean Kingston and his mom's, she already has a rap sheet for wire fraud back in 06, 07, 08, somewhere around there. Yep. And now they're being convicted again. Same question, but let's make it a family member, right? Mm-hmm. So, question is, if you had to get on the stand and tell what happened in a situation to keep your freedom, would you do it, or would you stay quiet, or who would you stay quiet for to protect? You can start. Go ahead.
Did we do a crime together, or am I just being called in to testify?
We did the crime together.
Oh, then I just got to own up to my shit. I don't know about nobody else. I know what I did. Right. I gotta own up to my shit.
Does that change? Let's put it in Sean Kingston terms. Does that change for Pops? If you and Pop do a crime together, you know the age of your Pops. You know what I'm saying? But y'all facing, let's say y'all facing 20, 25. You and Pops do a crime together. Y'all both equally as guilty. But Pops is 60, 65.
He's 68.
68. Do you take the full rap and take the 20 and let Pop go home?
Oh,
or do Pops got to go sit with you?
Okay, no. Oh, if that's the case, I'm taking the whole thing. Pause.
Whoa. 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 Can we clip that? Jesus Christ.
I paused it immediately. Stop it.
Jesus.
I'm taking. Okay, let me rephrase. I'm taking all the time.
All of it.
I'll take responsibility for the whole crime. I did it.
What if Pops is the ringleader? What if Pops convinced you to do it? But y'all got caught together.
To be honest, okay, cool. I mean, if it was my idea, I'm taking all the time. If it's his idea, I'm just owning up to what I did. I don't know what he did.
So keep it G.
Because if it's his idea, then then he's old enough to know. He taught me that you got to deal with consequences of what you do. So you know better.
Yeah, but niggas always say that until it's time to go to jail.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Niggas know the consequences until it's time to own up to them.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, if I did, I'm
You know the consequences of fucking raw, but how many niggas you know that walked out on the kids?
I'm gonna own up to what I did. I'm gonna own up to what I did, and I mean, you figure the rest out yourself. I ain't gonna tell on you, but I ain't about to exonerate you neither.
Okay. So is that a privilege that you only would present to pops, or does that extend to other family members, close friends?
The what? The
I'm gonna take the rap if it was my idea.
If it's my idea, I don't give a fuck who it is. If it's my idea and I'm the one to put you in that situation or whatever, that's all on me. That's my fault. I'm gonna have to keep the G and take take all my time.
But so are you gonna take the time and exonerate them, or are you just going, yeah, I did it, and then whatever happened to them happened to them? Because I think that's two separate sides. Because you could easily exonerate pops like it was all my idea. He didn't know what we was doing. He thought we were doing something legit. It's all on me. Leave him alone. Da 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 da. And then there's the side of y'all coming to me, y'all talking to me. Yeah, I did it. You know what I'm saying? That's different than trying to exonerate pops and take credit.
If I manipulated somebody into doing some shit, then I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm just gonna have to
eat it.
Yeah. Pause
for sure. E, where you stand?
Oh, there's very few people I'm about to go to prison for.
That list is super small for me too.
Is one person is probably my brother. That's it. Probably.
Damn.
That's
still a probably.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know if we got into some shit, I know it was my idea. I know it. Even when we was kids, I'm like, come on, man, let's just come on, man, the cookies right there.
Just help me up, nigga.
Yeah. But that's probably it, because he's such a good person, but kind of naive.
Oh, okay.
So like he sees the good in people so much that
he don't see when he being manipulated.
Yeah.
You ain't shit.
So it's like, man, I can't.
You know he wouldn't have thought about doing that without you.
I know.
I think I know which brother you talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you ain't shit.
So
he'd have never did this without me.
Yeah.
So it's like, nah, man, just you go home. I'll be all right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's it. Anybody else? I didn't make you do this.
Yeah, I think my list might be smaller than that, bro.
It's probably a kid. That's it.
I don't even know about that.
Ooh,
damn. You hear that, Elijah?
What?
He wouldn't go to jail for you
unless I'm killing for him. Like, I can't. I'm kind of where you stand, Bobby. Like, but on the set, like, I'm standing where you standing, but off to the side a little bit. Like, if I'm committing a crime, or if I'm doing something that I know is illegal, right? When I try to bring you on, I'm going to explain to you that, hey, what we're doing could get us jail time. I'm going to, like,
so
you're gonna give them the option.
I'm not gonna manipulate you into helping me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you all the information. So if we do get caught, nigga, you better own up to what the fuck you did, because I know I'm doing something illegal. So if we going out wire fraud, let's keep it on the same thing. If me and Mama B decide that we're going to commit wire fraud, or I think I'm going to say that I'm going to commit wire fraud, and I bring Mama B in, I'm like, Ma, look, this is what I'm doing. It's illegal. You know it's illegal, right? Okay. All right, Ma. If we get caught, I'm not saving you. I'm not saying you didn't do nothing. I'm not going to say that you did anything. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by real niggas, so I'm never going to say that you did anything. But I'm not going to say that you didn't do anything. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take credit for what the fuck I did. When they ask me about you, I'm like, you got to talk to her. I'm not going to exonerate you, but I'm not going to put you in jail either. I'm going to, just like you said, Bobby, I'm going to give you the option whatever you say, that's on you. I'm gonna give you all of the facts so that when and or if we get caught, you knew he was doing something illegal. Man. So don't try to act like you didn't know. Don't be calling me don't be having nobody calling my motherfucking JPay phone talking about
I need money on my books.
Yeah, don't be like, nah, Brandon ain't tell me nothing. No, the fuck he didn't. Like, I'm never going into a situation. That's why I think my number is so much smaller than yours, because I've been around too much. You know what I'm saying? In my early years, like, I've been around too much to let you go into a situation and you not know what the fuck is going on. Because now I feel like I'm responsible for you. If I put you, just like you said, Bobby, if I put you in a situation that could possibly land you in jail, I'm going to feel responsible that you don't know that this could land you in jail. And you just out here taking my word for whatever bullshit I fed you. And now we both sitting here and we sitting in the fucking, we sat in the interrogation room and you sitting there like, damn, I didn't even know that we weren't supposed to be doing that. Brandon said da 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 da. And I'm sitting over side like, damn, bro, I should have just told this nigga, like, bro, like this could, you know what I'm saying? Like, my guilt would eat at me more than this fucking time that we about to go sit for.
Right.
Like, hell no, I'm never putting you in a situation where I could have prepared you for what the fuck about to happen. Or could possibly, not about to, but could possibly happen. If I know I'm doing something illegal, like it's just like, make it simple. If you driving with no L's, if you go pick your homeboy up and you know that he like to ride, you know what I'm saying? You know he got a piece on him. He might not be legal. You know what I'm saying? He might have a warrant out, or you know what I'm saying? He got some shit on him back in the day. If you got weed on you, when you was riding with no L's, whoever you picked up in that car, yo, I ain't got no L's. You had to tell him that. How I was raised. You got to tell him, come pick me up. I ain't got no L's. So if we get pulled over, nigga, they taking this car, and if you got anything on you, you better own up to that shit. Or back in the day, nigga, I got weed in the car. You pick your homeboy up, or you just see him like how it used to be. You would be driving down the street, see your nigga at the bus stop. Yo, where you going? Oh yeah, all right, cool. I'll drop you off. You pick that nigga up, like, yo, I got weed in the car. Just to let you know, if we get pulled over, I got weed in the car. It's been a couple times where, oh no, I'm cool, bro. Like, I'm hot right now. All right, cool. Get on the bus then, nigga. Like, I'll see you later.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? But give a nigga the option to know that he in danger. Don't just put a nigga in a situation that gonna have him fucked up. Like, so, you know, that's a long way to say. Like, if I'm doing something illegal, I'm gonna make sure that you know that I'm doing
just so
something
we're
illegal.
clear.
Yeah, just so we clear, bro. Like, I'm never putting nobody in a situation that is gonna get you fucked up because of my word.
So, well, all righty. It's all righty. We're gonna do select.
But Elijah going to jail though.
If I tell that nigga up front that we doing something illegal and he go along with it and he get caught with me, I guess we going to jail.
All right, he gonna be playing soccer on the yard.
You feel me?
No.
With the essays,
right?
And the Africans
for cigarettes.
The essays and the Africans, they gonna bust a lot of ass.
There's a soccer field behind my backyard. You can go practice that, man. I'll show you, bro.
It ain't nothing but essays and Africans over there.
Yeah, definitely. That's all I'll be hearing.
That's all they be. But I'm telling you, and they don't miss a nice day. If it's a nice day outside,
today, it's gonna be all types of.
Yep.
It's gonna be the Mexicans.
Whole lot of brown and black.
Yeah, it don't be too many Africans over there. But I get all the Mexicans right behind my backyard. I ain't got no problem with it or nothing like that. It just be a little loud, like, yo, get away from my fence.
Facts. All right, so we done. But before we get out of here, something we haven't had to do in a while. Thank God. But have we lost anybody?
I don't know.
In the past month?
I think we're good. I mean, Diddy lost his respect.
Well, yeah,
in his,
Yeah, let's not talk it up.
His soul.
Yeah.
Everybody be well.
Yeah, for sure.
Nobody died this week. So
I just, I know we ain't had one in like the past couple of episodes, so
that's good.
It's definitely good, but on the other side, it's like, damn, like it became so normal. It's like we missing something, like to not make it sound more, but like, damn, we missing a RIP. Like that's crazy. Because it was happening so frequently. It was like every fucking episode we got 3-4 names.
It was like Angie Stone, Roberta Flack.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody stay healthy and alive.
Yeah,
please.
For as long as you fucking can.
Yeah, definitely. Watch ourselves out here.
Now this was a good return episode. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I guess my heart out is canceled if these motherfuckers ain't home yet. But
damn,
we can still get the fuck out of here because they're gonna be home soon. We still gotta leave.
Yeah.
So I don't think I got nothing else, y'all. I think we did good.
You think we did good?
We back.
We bite.
I gotta say while we on live, Starlito and Don Trip, y'all over delivered on Step Brothers 4. Cause you know, first episode we ever did, I was talking about how mad I was at Starlito.
Yeah.
Because I've been waiting on Step Brothers 4 for like ever.
Yeah, and we waited another 3 years.
Man. Jesus Christ.
Oh shit.
But yeah, that's Step Brothers 4. It was fire.
Heat. Straight heat.
That's all I've been listening to all week. T Grizzly dropped the album. You know, I mean, I listened to it real quick and went right back to Step Brothers.
Yeah. It's a bunch of shit that didn't drop recently that I've been skipping out on. Not skipping out on, it just I ain't got back to it. I know. Vito drops a whole bunch of R&B niggas that I fuck with dropped in the past like month and a half, and I ain't got to it yet. But yeah, there's some shit out there. I don't think I did have a rap conversation. I don't remember what it is because I ain't read it down. Obviously we ain't talking about it today, but
yeah,
I'll definitely have a few conversations. We're gonna have a random pod where we don't have an outline so we can just talk about shit.
Yep, they back.
Yeah. Yep, Scooby barking.
Yep.
So yeah, we getting the fuck out of here, y'all.
Out of here.
We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. We back again. Again, this episode, 1st and 15, our pod in general is sponsored by BruceTees.com. Go over there and use code NCP for 10% off of your next order. Again, we do have our Juneteenth sale going on right now. 20% off our Juneteenth category. It is right in the little drop down. Top left corner, hit those little lines. It says Juneteenth. Go in that category and choose from those items, and you get 20% off if you use code Juneteenth25 at checkout. I think that's we started pre-pro for pre-production for Cuff the Curve. Next thing Cuff the Curve.
Shit.
Yeah, that'd be obviously we just had our first meeting. So it ain't gonna be still, it ain't gonna be happening for a while, but
right,
we're back in conversation. So
all right, cool.
New season of Cuff the Curve coming soon. That's it for me.
All right,
get the fuck out of here. For our viewership, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Shit, taglines.
You can make millions or you can make excuses. You can't do both. Ever.
Self-improvement is the key.
Magic you're looking for is in the work that you're avoiding. And last but not least, and always, every conversation that's normal is not a normal conversation. For our viewership, thank y'all. We only had one commenter today. Tex will fuck with you forever, of course. Shout out to Legendary Gaming. He been streaming his ass off.
I know.
Every single day.
Every time I turn on the Xbox.
Every single day. Y'all go follow Zimbenyama on Twitch. Follow my nigga, subscribe if you can. All that good shit.
Just subscribe anyway, even if you can't.
Facts. For our viewership, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for locking in, tapping in. Y'all go enjoy y'all weekend. It's nice outside. It's gonna be nice and nice little brisk 70 degrees. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be too hot, ain't gonna be too cold. Go do something with your kids, get out the fucking house. For our
ice cream or something.
Facts. Ice cream today is a great day for ice cream.
Yeah.
For our listenership, we appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed 1st and 15. It's Monday. Go out and do something this week to make your life a little bit easier. Does not have to come a monetary gain. Just do something to make your life just a little bit more bearable this week. For Normal Convos Pod, for Sir Walker, for I don't know what your nickname is today because my little block screen is out. For Bobby, I guess. Who are you today?
I'm just Bobby.
Oh, okay, for Bobby.
We don't do AKAs no more.
That don't mean you can't do them in there.
No.
Those
are my social media handles. Yeah.
Okay. And for me, Smut King Cole, this has been episode 139. Did he do it? Let's get the fuck out of here. We out.
Holla.
Peace, bitches.